Disclaimer. VRChat. A place to make friends, laugh, and have fun. But what if I told you it had a darker side to it? And that's predators. And I'm not talking about the movie. Now, we always hear predator this, predator that, predator this, predator that, predator, predator, predator. But why? For months now, I've seen hundreds of pred catching and exposing videos on VRChat alone. But by far, I've never seen a group or people as bad as the ones in this video.
Yeah, I want to see you get I hope you get
because minors also want a lot of attention. The majority of VRChat players don't really have a good relationship with their parents, especially the ones that are chronically on this game. So they don't get a lot of attention. They want to seek attention from somebody that is already getting a lot of attention. I did have a lot of predators that were very paranoid about me being near them because they called me a quote-unquote federal agent, and I constantly record these people and send it out. It's very sad. There's a large population of kids getting groomed by these predators, but luckily they're doing it in the instances of this family because we do have a lot of surveillance going on where people are recording.
Now, before we jump into the video, I want to talk about CosmicHead. Cosmic is allegedly a 27-year-old male named Jacob, and I believe he is the owner of the group Lane Family. He hosts instances in cuddling worlds, daycares, and other random worlds. Majority of the people that join these worlds are minors, and the majority of people that are in the group also seem to be minors. Now, Cosmic himself has been in over 20 YouTube videos, totaling over 20,000 views. Cosmic himself has a YouTube channel where he has posted 2 recent uploads. Now, we're going to go back to when I first met Cosmic, which was on March 10th of 2026. I first joined a random group-posted instance, but shortly after Cosmic himself had dropped a portal to a random instance named Sell Your Kids to Adults for Cash. And like most instances hosted by the group, it was filled with minors. Thankfully, it did not last for long before the owners of the world itself came and banned Cosmic, shut down the instance. How old are you, Cosmic?
I'm 27.
Oh, okay, nice. I'm 20, dude. Where are you from?
Okay, this is a federal agent. Just tell me, are you a federal agent?
Why the fuck would I be a fed, bro? Nah, bro, I live in Texas.
This guy's a police officer. This guy's a police officer. What's
not
your
a
badge
cop.
number? What's your badge number?
I'm not a cop.
Sorry, did he just say that his last name?
This is like a cop that's trying to... Oh!
I haven't seen this world before. What is it?
Oh, so we're doing a day called the Sell Your Kids for Cash Day.
You said what, dude?
I have no idea, but anyways, we're doing a day called the Sell Your Kids for Cash Day, and basically you bring your furry toddlers into this instance, and we will sell them for virtual cash.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes for
Who do they go
VRChat Plus, depending on if they have full body tracking.
Yeah, where do all the VRChat
They go to me.
go?
They go to me.
Oh.
Or they go to anyone that wants to buy.
All right. So like
Who wants
realistically,
to buy the VRChat toddlers?
I got like 2 littles because I'm a caregiver on the side. I mean, how much are we talking?
I could gift you VRChat Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
They're
It depends
all
on the quality of the people, though.
well, they're all 18 plus. I don't do caregiving to minors.
Oh, they're only 18 plus? Oh, well, I mean, that's kind of like low quality already, so I don't know. I don't know about that.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, maybe we could try something else next time.
You can sell me.
Okay, yeah, no.
Who said that?
Me?
You want to be sold?
Yeah.
I'm locked.
What can you do with your body?
Wait,
That's
Cosmic,
amazing.
Cosmic, look what I could do. Look
Oh.
what I could do.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, that's
Ooh.
now that's exactly what I would be wanting. I think I know who's gonna buy you.
You guys can leave first, and we will not have to kick anybody. But if you guys do not leave,
Wait, why
hi,
are you
perfect.
kicking people? Oh,
Oh.
You're a racist. That
oh, they're gone too.
Who's gonna leave?
Is anyone else in association with CosmicHead?
What happened with Cosmic?
Know something? 2 plus 2 is 6.
I kicked them because they have a pedo group and
Sonny,
everything, and this
Sonny,
is my
I
world,
love
and I
you
don't
so
allow
much, bro.
pedo people.
Sonny, I love you so fucking much, bro.
Sonny,
You're
wait,
such a dope ass
you
person.
kicked them?
Thank you, bro. So, like I said, the instance wasn't open for very long. However, after the instance was closed, Cosmic had rejoined the other open group instance and had this to say as soon as he joined. Again, in front of a bunch of minors.
Oh yeah, peanuts.
Tough. Somebody said the was here.
After he made this remark, Cosmic then made another instance named the same thing. Sell your kid to adults for cash. But this time, he made the world a cuddle world. And like I've said multiple times in this video, and like you can probably guess, there's a lot of minors that join.
Okay,
Cosmic,
good, because I hate
I
this
need to warn you
avatar.
about something.
Okay. Let me
There's
hear.
a Fed here.
Oh my god. Oh my god, who's the Fed?
Who is it? Who is it? Who is
Burger.
it? Burger?
Berg.
Oh, Burger, I hope you die. I hope you die. I'm gonna put my fire on you. I'm gonna put my fire on you. Where is he?
Going on you, bro.
Where is he?
Right
Where's
behind you,
Burger?
bro. Oh, he's right in front of you. He's right in front
Burger's
of you.
right behind you.
I'm gonna rip you. Get down on your knees. Get down on your knees.
In your gut.
Get down on your knees now. Or you're getting kicked.
Do you realize the stuff you say around minors and the stuff you do around minors? You're gonna get
Okay,
exposed
fuck
again.
you.
You're
You
getting
fuck.
exposed.
You were killed by a Zionist.
No, I was.
You were
no,
killed by a Zionist Jew.
I'm not. Dude. It was all lies. It was all lies from the.
I fucking hate. As a Muslim, I want to and kill Jewish people that are under the age of 10 years old.
What the?
I'm Muslim.
Oh, okay.
I worship Allah. Yeah, I hear this argument all the time. So I think the age of consent should be the age of puberty. So maybe around
shouldn't.
6 or 7 years old.
No, the fuck it shouldn't. No, it
Yes,
shouldn't.
it should.
No,
It
it
should.
shouldn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it
should.
shouldn't. No, it shouldn't.
Yes, it should. Why are you raising your voice? I think the age of consent should be 6 or 7 years old. Yes, 6, 7.
That's why this
Bro
fucking
can't take a
society is going down the
joke.
drain, bro.
Blood can't take a joke.
Like, are you mentally ill?
I
too?
watch furry.
Hey,
I
guys.
watch furry,
No, I know. I
and I
know.
watch.
What?
I love because I love Muhammad.
Bro, what the fuck?
I love Islam. I am Islamic.
As you see, Cosmic likes to make what he thinks are funny jokes. Cosmic also has it in his mind that making these jokes is some form of rage bait. Now we're going to speak to a YouTuber that goes by the name of RedKnight777. He's made 3 videos in regards to this group and Cosmic. I would recommend after watching my video to go watch his 3 videos, which will be in the description of this video. The videos are well put together and have a lot more information in regards to these people in this group. Here's that interview. If you would start kind of, introducing yourself, who you are on YouTube, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, sure. So I'm RedKnight7777, 3 sevens, on YouTube, and I originally came across the Joy Lane family as they originally went by. That has now, which thankfully has been taken down now, at least the main group. But that group went by several different names. It first was the Joy Lane family, then the Sharky family, then something else for a little bit, and then back to the Joy Lane family. I first came across this group in a furry hideout instance. Somebody was basically being like, oh, hey, Reth420 is a PDF. They're part of a PDF group. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. what is going on with this? So I investigate into it a little bit. That's where I start learning about Hayrith, about people like CosmicHead, who was the leader of this group. So from there, that's kind of where I started to investigate a little bit further into who are these people and what are they about. And I can pretty much tell you that the Joy Lane family was used to try and get minors and unfortunately do really nasty stuff with them.
So, what was your first experience with Cosmic Head specifically?
So basically, with Cosmic Head, and I think I even have this in my first video, he really didn't say much at first. He was just very like, I tried to ask him questions. And he was just like, yeah, I'm the leader of the group. Yeah. And he wouldn't really talk to me much at first, but then I met another person in there named Ollie the Clown, and he ended up showing me a lot of stuff that Cosmic would say. Now, I do want to preference this too. Cosmic Head is honestly a D1 rage baiter. Because the thing about Cosmic Head and a lot of these predators by extension is they'll say a lot of fake crap to throw people off of what they're actually doing. Um, that's why you'll often, and again, could he believe this? Sure. But this is why Cosmic Head will say things like, oh, yeah, I believe in incest. Like, I would do stuff to my own daughter and this and that. Um, because he would want people to clip that and be like, oh, wow, he's like such a weirdo and this and that. But underneath all that, Cosmic Head does do, again, this is all alleged, but just really weird things with minors. And he's done them in public instances. Uh, he's been shown to have really concerning Discord messages and potentially even ties with people like Hazy doing stuff to minors. So that's kind of where we're at right now with Cosmic.
Okay. See, whenever I found the group, every instance that they hosted for the group,
Mhm.
Cosmic was kind of like the ringleader of it, like
Yeah.
the initiator of the group or the instance, excuse me. And it seemed that everybody that was there was either an adult or a complete minor. Majority of them
Right.
were minors though. Is that,
Yes.
in your honest, opinion, with all the evidence that you've seen, all the recordings, is that every time that there's a group posted instance that it's filled with minors?
From at least when the Joy Lane family was up, again, I do believe that they have a new group for it and they're still doing instances, but at least when the Joy Lane family was really active, oh yeah. Um, in fact, it what's even worse than that is obviously people would recognize the group and be like, "Oh, I want to join that." And of course, again, all these teens who think that they're investigators and think that, "Oh, I know what I'm doing. I can't get harmed." They would want to go join that, and then they would also have people who had no clue who the Joy Lane family was join them because obviously it's a public instance. So you unfortunately have both these kids and teens who want to investigate, look more into it, try and troll them even. And then you had people who had no clue what this was. So yes, there would tend to be a lot of minors in these instances for sure.
And do you think the minors were in the Joy Lane family group itself or just kind of joining off friends?
A little bit of both, because I would see people who would be in the Joy Lane family in their groups, and I would feel so uncomfortable with that. And here's the unfortunate thing too. You can tell them like, hey, you should not be in this group. And I fully believe that. I would tell any kid, any teen who wants to go into this, do not join these groups, stop investigating them. But they think they're, of course, grown. They think that they're an adult. And so they will still go out of their way to get into these people's conversations. And that could be very dangerous. So for sure, from what I have seen, quite a few of them can be in the Joy Lane family.
And to the best of your knowledge, what was the lowest age of a person that you saw?
Um, for sure on record, this is what I believe I know. This is what they put in their bio. Could they be something different? For sure. But 12 is what I've seen in the bio. that's the lowest age.
Okay.
I have heard a lot of rumors about people as young as 6 being potentially involved in this, but that I have not personally seen myself.
And I've seen that you've made reports to VRChat
Mhm.
about CosmicHead. And I've seen in other few videos, CosmicHead has gotten like a slap on the wrist, kind of like a suspension of his account in one video specifically. His account recently, as of yesterday, the 11th, was banned and taken off the app,
I know.
and also the Lane family group itself was taken off the app.
Right.
Why do you think it took VRChat so long to kind of deal with his account and the group?
Yeah. Um, I obviously can't tell you from the moderator perspective on what exactly is going on, but what I can at least tell you is I've had conversation um with some people who like are moderators in worlds um and might even have some ties to the moderation team. So this is what I've been told. Um that apparently they say that their moderation team for VR chat itself is not as big, and that they deal with, like thousands of reports coming in all the time. So it sometimes takes them a long time to get through it.
So if you could say something to VRChat and VRChat moderation, what would it be?
Oh, that they're if they don't fix what is going on, they're gonna end up just like Roblox, under a lot of scrutiny. I mean, the reason that Roblox is under what it's under now is because, I mean, Roblox is usually known as the game where a lot of kids go on. It's super popular. But VR chat is not at that level of popularity, but it is starting to get to a point where there are a lot of kids that come on here. And again, I think it's a twofold situation. VR chat needs to be responsible, but parents also need to be responsible too. I mean, I know little Timmy might have been asking for a VR headset, but you gotta be careful with what they're playing. But at least directly to VR chat, again, you need to be careful because this could easily end up similar to Roblox. And honestly, as far as games go, I would say VR chat is probably one of the most dangerous that a kid can get on, because a person can come on there and just say anything freely. At least I know in Roblox it tries to stop you from private messaging discords to each other. Um in VR chat you can just freely say, "Hey, by the way, 10-year-old kid, what's your Discord?" They can easily add that kid. um, and of course, kids are much more prone to seeing NSFW avatars, to hearing NSFW conversations on the game. So at this point in time, I would genuinely say that VR Chat is the most unsafe game for kids at this time. Unbannable, if you know who that group is about.
I've heard kind of just, wind blowing about the group. I haven't really seen
Yeah.
much about them.
So Unbannable was a group that was led by Sonic Oo, and there was a lot of people in that Discord, such as Soft Aura, CosmicHead, all these different people. But now apparently Sonic Oo and some of those other people, again, this is just what I've been told, are trying to turn a new leaf, and they're actively banning people who they believe are predators and PDFs. Actually, I can tell you that they have like this whole blacklist. And recently, Cosmic Head got banned from Unbannable, and Sonic Owo's reasoning was Cosmic Head was allowing adults to ERP with minors on VR chat in a public instance. So even Cosmic Head has been banned from Unbannable, if that should tell you anything.
I'll end it off with this. If you would give just a few words of advice to the people watching this video, anything, just any
Yeah.
advice to the people watching the video, what would it be?
Keep the kids safe, because unfortunately it has come to my attention, and I want to say this also, I'm not a pred catcher. I'm just someone who, if I see something, I'm gonna say something, because I don't keep quiet about these things, especially when it comes to kids. Um, but at the end of the day, the whole goal of this should be keeping kids safe. Do not use minors as decoys, because it's come to my attention that some pred catchers are trying to do that. So not only are you honestly like bad for just doing that in general, because you're putting the kid potentially at risk, but you're also putting like potential evidence at risk too. If you send in a kid, that's not admissible in court. You can't put like a kid on trial for saying, "Oh yeah, I was a decoy." Okay, actually, no, you're a minor. You should have not been involved in the first place. And then whoever was the one that was sending them in as the decoy can also get in trouble too. So don't ever do that. Especially, and again, to the kids and teens who are investigating this, I promise you, you're only going to make things worse. It's either going to end in you seeing something that you genuinely wish you didn't see, you getting potentially too mixed up into this and blackmailed as a result, and Lord knows what these really disgusting people can try to use against you. Which again, if that ever happens, tell a trusted adult, tell somebody you trust, because don't ever let them scare you. Again, I would rather see them get in that legal trouble that they should. And then lastly, just getting involved with this is going to end up, again, not being admissible in court. So if you do try to be this like vigilante as a teenager or minor, it's just not going to end up well in any case. So my whole thing is, man, just let's keep the kids safe. Even as us as adults, we got to make sure we're doing our due diligence and just trying to make sure that we don't forget the overall goal of why we do this.
Amen, brother. I appreciate it. Again, thank you to RedKnight, and please go check him out on YouTube. Hopefully by now you have seen that VRChat is a game where predators seem to flourish. In this final part of the video, you will see me interview a person who is around Cosmic for majority of the day, and they are also seen in some key parts of this video. Please note that this person is a minor, and the only reason I am showing this interview is because it goes to show the manipulation Cosmic has on minors.
You're 14, you might be getting groomed, but you're protecting him. You keep ratting us out that we're feds. Why?
I mean, that's what he tells us to do.
Well, don't do it, man.
Oh my God,
you're getting
bro.
groomed.
Please leave this world. Leave this world. You need to get away from these people, especially him. He's manipulating you into protecting him. This isn't a normal person. Okay? This isn't appropriate. This is disgusting what he's talking about and what he's saying. And especially the way he's acting around you and what he's saying around you, it's uncalled for.
I'm just gonna say one thing. I am gonna leave.
Thank you. Thank you.